Hello everyone, this is the Loose Cannon, David McBee. We are getting ready to go live for our first of a triple header of coverage tonight here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's going to be the battle for Marion County right here as we have Flippin taking on Yellville. Junior high girls matchup right now, Flippin up 42-13, 3 minutes to go as they're finishing up. But stay tuned, be starting here on Facebook and on YouTube. It's going to be a fun night of basketball. Let's see who rules Marion County tonight. We'll see in a bit. All right, guys, we're down to about a minute and looks like a minute and 7 seconds left in this junior high girls matchup. Flippin in control right now of 43-15. Already have almost a packed house. This place is getting ready to go. It's going to be rocking and rolling tonight. And we're going to do a little bonus coverage tonight. We're going to have junior high boys matchup coming up next. We're going to go ahead and stream that game. Just got set up, just got live, still getting everything ready to rock and roll for that as this junior high girls matchup finishes up. So stay tuned. Go get your popcorn. Go get a beverage. Go get whatever you can enjoy watching the game. If you're not here, be ready. It should be 3 good ones here on TLSN. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, guys, we're about 5 minutes left before tip-off of our first of a triple header of coverage tonight here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's going to be Yellville and Flippin. Should be a good one. The battle for Marion County here on TLSN, as we're doing a little bonus coverage of some junior high matchups here. Should be a good one. We'll be starting soon here on TLSN. All right, guys, here we go. Getting ready to get started here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So glad to have you here tonight. Should be a fun evening of basketball. We got 3 games. We're going to do a little bonus coverage here on TLSN as we have a junior high matchup going to be taking place right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Should be a fun night. Good crowd that's come out. Big crowd that's come out here supporting both of these teams. Flippin and Yellville, they're definitely going to bring the boom to the room tonight, so we might have to turn our mics up a little bit. But we're glad to have you guys joining us, guys. This should be a fun evening of basketball. And we're going to start off with what should be a pretty good junior high matchup to kick off the evening. Then, of course, senior high girls and senior high boys will finish it out. So those people that are watching online, I am flying solo right now, so let me know if everything's working okay. Looks like we got Mercedes Hogan, she says, go Bobcats. Wade Strong online, my buddy, he said, go Flippin. Cynthia Burns says, go Panthers. So let me know in the chat. Say, yeah, Dave, we can hear you. Everything sounds good. You're ready to rock and roll. And because I'll be flying solo just for a little bit. And then I got our good friend Gracie. She's coming to give us a hand on camera tonight. And should be a fun evening of basketball. So we're about 2 minutes out and should be starting soon here on TLSN. All right, starting lineups first for Flippin. Number 3 is Shelton. Number 11, Chatelaine. Number 33 is Benedict. Number 2, Benton. And number 12 is Goodall. That's your starting lineup for your junior high squad for the Flippin' Bobcats. Of course, they're coached by head coach Robbins, who also coaches the senior high team. And now starting lineups here for the Yellville Summit Panthers. Number 2, Dodala, and I might have butchered that. I apologize if I mispronounced it. Number 4 is Smith, Canton Smith. Number 5 is Voigt. Number 13, Florio. And number 14 is Swearingen. That rounds out your starting lineup. And they're coached by head coach David Ballard. And guys, I know you guys used to, when Joey's working camera here, he's zooming in super close, getting it really tight pictures. Unfortunately, since I'm working by myself, shot's gonna be a little bit further away than what you guys are used to online. Hopefully everything sounds okay. You can all hear me. And looks like we're ready to rock and roll. A little bonus coverage here to kick off the evening. Junior high. Looks like it's going to be number 14. That's going to be Swearingen. He's going to be jumping against number 11, Chatelaine. Of course, we got a chance to do junior high games of both of these teams earlier in the year against some other squads, and Yellville had an impressive performance in the game we did, and then also Flippin rolled in the game we did for them earlier in the year. So here we go, first possession of the game, takes it in, nice rebound, put back. Chatelaine misses it, going to lose the ball, going to stay with the Bobcats here. Of course, 6-minute quarters. No shot clocks here in junior high. Nice dish. Bucket is good. Nice play by Goodall with the left hand. And Flippin showing a little pressure here early. Good defense again by Flippin. Yellville's going to keep possession. So Yellville offense trying to get something going, but here's a steal. Here comes Chatelaine back the other way, takes it in for the layup, and Flippin with the pressure forces the turnover, and they're up 4-0. There's another turnover. Chatelaine back-to-back buckets, and we're 40 seconds into the game, and it is 6-0. Flippin coming out strong here in this bonus game here we're doing here on TLSN. Of course, tonight's game we couldn't do without these great sponsors that we have here. And a lot of these are located in Marion County. We got White River Marine Group. We got Ashley Haven State Farm with locations in Flippin and Mountain Home. Appreciate Ashley Haven State Farm. So Arvest Bank, locations all throughout North Arkansas. Arvest Bank, stop by and see them for all your banking needs. And Clay Maxey Chevrolet, that's where the deal maker Joey Shaw's at. Actually, no, he's not. He's off today. So, again, good pressure there, and it's going to be out of bounds on Yellville. So Flippin right now up 6-0, looking for more. Keeping the pressure. Nice ball movement down to Chatelaine. Bucket's good. It's 8-0 in the first minute. Bobcats trying to set the tone here. Of course, junior high girls, they won their matchup earlier. And now junior high boys for Flippin, seeing if they can go up 2-0. Of course, appreciate you guys watching this. Tonight's game is going to be on Facebook and YouTube, so you can watch it on either one. If you're watching on Facebook and like, hey, I like to watch on my TV or use YouTube on there, check it out. You can watch it. Drive to the inside. There's a rejection from Chatelaine. Nice play on defense by number 11. With the block. Also want to throw a shout out to our good friend John Eric Payne. I understand he's watching from over in Jonesboro World, so shout out to him. We get the privilege of working with his wife every day at my real day job. Some people don't realize this is not my real day job. No shot clock. Yellville still just looking to try to get off a possession as the pressure defense has got it out to 8-0 early. Yellville trying to get something going on offense. Moving around, that's number 4, Smith with the ball. Nothing there. There's a three-pointer from the corner off the front of the rim. Here comes Chatelaine, bullet pass, and that's going to be an easy layup for number 3, Shelton. Takes it in with the finger roll, and it's 10-0. Pressure again being put on by the Bobcats. They get it down low. Tough shot, and the bucket falls. Swearingen with the first point of the game for Yellville. Pulls it to 10-2. There's a three-pointer. It's off, but there's Chatelaine cleaning the glass like the Windex man. Gets the bucket now. Lead back to 10, 12-2. Already halfway through the first quarter. Pressure forces another turnover. And there goes Chatelaine. That's going to be the easiest bucket he gets all night with the layup. And we got 3:19 left here in the first quarter, and it's Flippin in control. 14-2 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back. Good crowd that's come out. Appreciate these sponsors they're running, such as Diatley Dental. Great smiles. Start with Irvin and Christina Diatley, Diatley Dental Care. Also, a shout out there. We had Marion County Farm Bureau. Congratulations, Mr. Shane Stoltz with Marion County Farm Bureau. I understand he was just recognized for Best of the Twin Lakes. So congratulations to him and that group. They've been with us. That was our very first sponsor. Was Mr. Joey Sample several years ago. I think we did a volleyball tournament. He said, hey, guys, I think you might have something here. Maybe everyone appreciates getting ready to tune in and watch, this volleyball game. How about you do some other sports? And so we appreciate Joey Sample. Hesitation move. There's a three-pointer from Chatelaine. Wide open. Beautiful shot from Chatelaine. And now the lead is 17-2. Tried to get it down to Smith. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with Yellville. Love the Panther pit they have set up over there for the Yellville fans tonight. Right now it's a red wave here in the first quarter. Drive to the inside. Going to draw the foul. Going to the line. First free throw is up and good. That's number 12, Goodall, sinks the first free throw. That one rattles around. Board is loose. Goodall comes away with it. Goodall goes to make a move and trips over Smith. Going to call that on Smith. That's his first. Number 2 on the team here in the first quarter. They get it to outside Chatelaine. Swings it around. They go inside. Good defense there. Pressure defense. Looks like they're going to call number 12. They're going to call that on Goodall. Number 1 on Goodall, first on Flippin here in the first quarter. 2:24 to go. Again, it's been all about the pressure here in the first quarter. Of course, these are conference rivals. All these matchups tonight are conference games. There's Smith with the drive. Pass is stolen. Good play there by Shelton. Pass way ahead. Here comes the Bobcats. Goodall with the drive. Nice little left-hand move. Bucket is good. Flippin is in fuego here in the first quarter. Up 20-2. Loose balls on the floor again. So much defensive intensity. Coach Robbins has to be happy with the intensity from his squad here early in this matchup. There's a steal by Chatelaine. Chatelaine takes it in, draws the foul, throws it up. Bucket doesn't go, but he's going to be going to the line. Nice play by Chatelaine. Chatelaine with a big first quarter for Flippin. Hits the first free throw. I got to say, shout out to the Flippin and Yellville fans. We ran a poll online. Who's going to win tonight? Who are you going for tonight? Yellville or Flippin? I think we had over 300 people vote on that. We'll get the final result. We'll have to check that out. Right now 21-2. Again, pressure defense forces another turnover. Here comes the Bobcats again. There's nice defensive play there by Yellville. Forces the turnover, now coming back the other way. Turnover is going to give it right back to the Bobcats. 1:06 left here in the first quarter. It has been all Flippin'. And they're keeping the pedal to the metal here. The drive inside. Going to draw the foul. Shelton's going to go to the line here. Tell you what, I'm dragging right now, and I'm looking at that. You know, we got the Bean Barn on there. They're one of our sponsors. I was like, I should have stopped by the Bean Barn. I always think about this when I get to the game. I need to plan ahead. But, yeah, I'm needing a little caffeine for later. First free throw by Shelton is good. Extends it now, 20-point lead. Largest lead of the game so far. Flippin, though, led with a 8-point first minute. And now keeping the pressure going. There's a three-pointer from the corner from Smith. It's off. They're going to hit their outlet man. Beautiful dish right there, number 10. And that is Maddox Payne with the bucket. So John Eric Payne's got to be happy with that one, as the Mad Dog getting his first bucket of the game. Again, outlet pass. There's Payne again, taking it in. Back-to-back buckets for Payne. He's bringing the pain to Yellville right now, 27-2. Here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be back in a flash here on TLSN. Guys, welcome back. 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. It has been all Flippin' right now, 27-2 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Maddox Payne with back-to-back buckets. getting in the scorer's book. It has been big first quarter also from number 11, Chatelaine. It's been a dominating performance right now, up 25 in the first quarter. And again, keeping the pressure up. Going to lose the handle as number 12, Romero, loses it out of bounds. 6.9 seconds left, enough time for Flippin to put something together here, especially in the hands of Chatelaine. Chatelaine takes it down the court, looking to take it coast to coast at the buzzer. Shot doesn't fall, but it is all Flippin at the end of one, 27-2 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, guys. We'll be right back.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Hi guys, welcome back here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Dominating first quarter from Flippin, up 27-2. So Coach Robbins has to be really happy with his squad. That defensive pressure has just forced so many turnovers as we get ready to start the second quarter. We're in Yellville. Glad to have you joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Those people that are joining us online too, let us know where you're watching from. If there's a player you want to give a shout out in the comments, we'd love to read your comments. So please keep those comments coming. Let us know who you're cheering for. We'll do a better job keeping up for it when Gracie gets here to man the camera for me. First possession here, the second quarter for Flippin. This is a conference matchup, both teams in the 3A. Hard drive in, getting his own rebound is Chatelaine. Rebounds, there's left-handed shot from the corners. Chatelaine with the one hand. It's number 1, Thompson, who's checked into the game. Trying to take it in, draws the foul. Going to the line is going to be number 33. That's Carson Benedict. Possession here, the second quarter for Flippin. First free throw from Benedict is good. Looks like the foul was on number 2 on Yellville. That's his first on the team. As number 13, Florio, checks in for number 4, Smith. Second free throw is no good. Now the lead is 26. First of 3 games tonight. We got a triple header of coverage here on TLSN. Three-pointer from the corners up. Rattles around, doesn't go down. There's an offensive rebound. Here come the Bobcats. Bullet pass ahead. Going to get him with extra steps on that one as Payne lost the rock. I'll tell you what, Payne's got some jets on him. He gets down the court quick. This Flippin squad, I've heard this is a junior high squad to watch for, and definitely see why they're a highly heralded squad as they start to roll into conference season. But the Panthers trying to battle back. Here comes Chatelaine, takes it in. Another bucket from Chatelaine makes it 30-2. Pass almost stolen there. There's a three-pointer from way downtown. Shots off. Offensive rebound. Going to be another putback. Another three. Chatelaine makes the save, but then there's a good play by Yellville to get it back. Now, Yellville had about 3 or 4 good looks right there, but just could not put the ball down. Thompson thought about it. He's going to get it. That's over to Payne. There's Thompson, the lefty. From outside is no good. There's Chatelaine with the rebound and draws the foul. Now Flippin just dominating the offensive boards here. 30-2 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So glad to have you guys joining us. Of course, this is our first of 3 games tonight. First free throw is good. Looks like they called the foul on number 12, Romero. That's going to be his first, second on the team. Loose ball is corralled by Yellville. Settled down a little more here in the second quarter, but that pressure defense in the first quarter really put them in a hole. Hesitation, loses the ball. Number 12, Goodall, he is fouled on the play. Of course, 6-minute quarters here in junior high. There's a drive, loose ball. Good rebound by number 15, Phillips. And now Swearingen. Yellville looking for their second bucket. Swearingen's got the only point so far. Again, good pressure defense. And now a drive to the inside. Another offensive rebound. There's a three off the front of the rim. Another offensive rebound there. And finally, Yellville gets the stop. Slicing and dicing defense. Tough shot there. Doesn't go down. Tell you what, right now, Yellville just cannot buy a bucket. Going to be a foul on the play. Call that on number 2. That's his second. There's a stop, pop, three-pointer. Bucket by Shelton is good. Rough night so far for the Panthers. And finally, bucket is good. Working hard is Swearingen. He gets his second bucket of the game. Nice little hesitation drive to the inside. Kick to the corner. Three-pointer's no good. Swearingen gets the board. Of course, after this, there'll be about an 8-minute break in between games, and then we have senior high girls and senior high boys to kind of finish out the evening. The battle for Marion County right now, Flippin in control. Swearingen, he's got 7, but unfortunately, he's got all 7 of the points. For Yellville. Shelton, that's also number 20, Chatelaine on the outside. There's a three-pointer from Chatelaine. Sweet shot from Chatelaine. Puts the lead back to 30. Under a minute left here in the first half. Swearingen, good move, misses a shot, gets his own putback, and it falls. Swearingen 9 points here in the first half. All 9 of the points for Yellville. Another three-pointer from outside from Chatelain's no good. And that's going to do it. We're going to the half, but Yellville Flippin with a dominating first half, up 28. It's 37-9 here in our first of 3 here on TLSN. We'll be back in a bit. Now they're going to have the mini cheer clinic performance. So we're going to take down the sponsor ads while they come out. Now, if they do play copyrighted music, unfortunately, we don't want to go to Facebook jail. So if we do have to mute the music, I think it doesn't look like the band's going to play for them. So fortunately, we will have to mute the music, but we will go ahead and share the performance right here on Twin Lakes Sports Network. right, guys, right now in control is the Junior Bobcats, up 37-9 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So glad to, and I think I just blew everyone out. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn my headset down, so I apologize if I just blew out your eardrums. I'm going to read some comments. Looks like online we got Marcy Hutchison. She says Bobcats. We have our Flippin Bobcat correspondent, Kaylee Chatelaine. She says go Bobcats. And I got to give a shout out to the Bobcat Booster Club. I don't know whoever's taken over their social media, but they're doing a great job. They've been sharing our stuff like crazy, so shout out to them. I think that's what put them over the top in the poll that we did. It was Yellville was up, I think it was like 105 to 104, and then Bobcat Booster Club shared it, and after that they pulled out the victory. So they won the poll. Now let's see who's going to win the actual game here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Getting ready to start our second half right now, 37-9. Flippin in control. So glad to have you joining us. Of course, tonight's game's on Facebook and YouTube. Senior high girls going to take place right after this. Huge crowd that's come out from both teams. You can definitely tell it's conference season here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Business starting to pick up. And we're glad to have you guys joining us here on TLSN. Yellville's going to get the ball to start the second half. Now down 37-9. Need to get something going on offense here. Good first half for number 14, Swearingen. We're going to get the foul on the drive. So they call that, that's on number 33. That's on Benedict. Going to be Benedict's first on the team here in the second half. No shot clock here in junior high. 37-9. Pocket is picked. Good defense there by number 33, Benedict. Now Chatelaine with a missile to the corner. Three-pointer, that's off. Trying to make the save was number 3, Shelton, but it's going to go back to Yellville. Huge first half for number 11, Beckett Chatelaine. Of course, if you're watching this game too, hit that share button, tag in a family member. There's a backcourt violation there for Yellville. Going to turn it back the other way. Now nice drive behind the back to Chatelaine. Three-pointer from the corner. It is good. A little three-cola from the corner makes it 40-9. Beautiful behind the back and the finish from Chatelaine. Well, hesitation, three-pointers off. Rebound by number 12. That's Goodall. Oh, killer crossover right there. Nice play by number 3, Shelton. He didn't get a bucket, but that was just a sweet, that was an Allen Iverson type crossover there. Goodall swinging around. There's Chatelaine. Chatelaine with the stop. Nice dish. Unable to finish it. Then there's the rebound. There's Chatelaine with the putback. 42-9. Ball on the floor. Nothing there for Swearingen. They're going to set up again. That's Smith, number 4 on the outside. Number 13, that's Florio. He's got number 5, Voigt, in there with him as well. Little baby hook shot. Bucket's good, gets it back now to 42-11. Chatelain with the rebound. Little floater shot is no good. Flippin has led the entire game. It has been a dominating performance, and they're not stopping. There's Chatelain from downtown. Makes it 45-11. There's a steal going back the other way. Takes it in, misses the shot, loose ball. It's going to stay with the Bobcats. Shelton with the inbound. There's a three-pointer from the corner. Good play from number 3, Shelton, just keeping it alive. Three-pointer, there's Shelton again. Good position on the rebound. Flippin's going to get another chance. And there's Chatelain with the drive and the dish. Good play by Swearingen, stepping out front. Swearingen looking like he's going to try to take it coast to coast. Nice play by Swearingen. Now 45-13. Nice up and under, beautiful play. By Shelton. Of course, the deal maker, he's off tonight, so I'm flying solo. There's a three-pointer. Shot is short. Chatelain corrals the rebound. So camera work isn't the typical, Joey spoils us when he works camera. Three-pointers off. Chatelain, another offensive rebound. Going to get another three-point attempt from outside. Now it's Shelton with the offensive board. Maybe the third time's going to be the charm. There's Chatelain with the drive. This is another offensive rebound. Yellville couldn't get the jump ball. Good ball movement by the Bobcats. Gets another three-pointer. Chatelain with the rebound, put back, and he is fouled from behind. Going to call that on Swearingen. That's his third. 34-point game, 47 seconds to go. Of course, with a 30-point lead, that'll be a running clock in the fourth. So we'll probably get a pretty early start on our senior girls matchup that's going to be right after this. Of course, this is our first of a triple header of coverage. A little bonus coverage here. We wasn't going to do the junior high game, but we got set up in time. Swearingen with the rebound. Tried to get it over to Smith. Ball going to stay with Yellville. 40 seconds on the shot clock. Nothing there, cross-court pass. And so that's number 5, Voigt, gets it back to Smith. Smith loses it. Ball's on the floor. It's going to be Shelton taking it in. Misses it. There's the putback. I think that was number 10, Payne, on it. Came in such a flash. Whoever did it, I couldn't see. I was too busy moving the camera. Yeah, another steal, hesitation, shot at the buzzer, rattles around and drops in from Shelton, as it is all flipping right now. 51-13 as we get ready to go to the fourth here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So while we got ads running let's thank our, while the sponsors are running, we'll go ahead and read some comments. We got Stephen Kiter online saying go Panthers. We got, I think it's Hayak. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Junior girls game, Flippin won that game, and right now Flippin senior boys up 51-13. So Flippin possibly looking to go up 2-0 here. This is junior boys matchup, little bonus coverage. Got set up in time and like, hey, this place is packed. Let's go ahead and film it and have a little bit of fun. And tell you what, Flippin has had some fun. They've looked good. Speaking of fun, have some fun with Buffalo River Float Services, canoes, kayaks, shuttle services, tubes, and more. Also, Letty's Fine Mexican Dining, award-winning cuisine in Gassville. Letty's Fine Mexican Dining. And Genuine Care Pharmacy. Stop by and see Clint for all your pharmaceutical needs in the Gassville area, right next to McDonald's, Genuine Care Pharmacy. And Laura's Mexican Kitchen. They got 2 locations now. They got one in Bull Shoals and in Yellville. Great place to go, great place to eat, Laura's Mexican Kitchen. Actually craving some ribs right now. I know I smelled the grill earlier. I was like, man, ribs sound good. There's Payne, number 10. They got that's number 2 Benton on the outside. There's a steal. Looking to take it in. Benton gets back. Swearingen hits the floor. Foul going to be on number 2 Benton. Going to be his first foul here in the 4th quarter. Conference matchups between these 2 teams. Flippin right now in control. Swearingen's free throw off the back of the rim. Swearingen's second shot coming right here. He hits 1 of 2. This is also number 20, Chatelaine. Swing it over to Payne. Nothing there. Going to set it back up with Chatelaine. And number 2, Evan Benton. Back to Payne. Payne thought about it for a second. Now the defensive pressure really made the defense, or made it the difference early. Flippin forced a lot of turnovers. Shot from the free throw line. There's the lefty Thompson with the bucket. And now it's 53-14. Three-pointer from the corner off the backboard's no good. Rebound, there goes Swearingen for 3. Hits the shot. Swearingen having a monster game. Pretty much been about 90% of the offense for the junior Panthers. We're now down to 3 minutes. Tonight, I normally end the stream and start a new one after each game. I'm going to keep this one pretty much rolling all night. So we will stay live on this stream. Keep this going so that way you can join us for our next game. Senior high girls right after this between Flippin and Yellville. Drive to the inside is no good. Thompson with the rebound. Under 3 minutes left. Of course, you know if Flippin and Yellville's playing, it's going to be a really good crowd, and big crowd that's packed out. Panther Pavilion right here. Timeout as subs. Comes in, looks like it's number 13, that's Powell. Number 14 is Vance. And number 15, Rasiku. Again, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. If I do pronounce the name wrong, guys, it's cool. Put it in the chat, proper way to pronounce it. And we will definitely keep that under 2 minutes has been all Flippin as they're going to take the victory. There's a nice play by Smith. Steps in front, gets a steal, pass ahead. Good steal and pass from Smith as Voigt takes it in and is fouled. Voigt now going to go to the line. First free throw is off. It's 53-17. 1 minute left. Second free throw is no good. Chatelaine corrals the board, now bringing it down for Flippin. Under a minute left now here on TLSN. There's a good play there by Smith. Good defense there by Smith. Flippin's going to keep it as we are under 30 seconds. I'm sorry, actually they say it's off of Flippin. So Yellville going to have it, chance for another shot. That pass goes out of bounds. As the clock winds down, that looks like that's going to do it. So Flippin, as Chatelane's going to walk it out. Flippin takes the victory in the first matchup. Dominating performance from start to finish. They take it 53-17 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So we're going to step away before the next game. Got about 10 minutes here on TLSN, and we'll be back for senior high girls right after this.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food, to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
All right, we're getting ready to start senior high girls here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network as the crowd still filling in. We got good crowds, good sponsors. Glad to be here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We're going to crowd surf a little bit, see who all's in the crowd tonight. A lot of green. Of course, this is the Yellville section, so. Actually, there's a couple people I know right there. Let me zoom in on them. Oh, yeah, there's wearing their green, Miss Cindy Sutterfield on the left, Miss Cassie Hubbard, and Miss Emily Smith getting ready for their next game. Talking strategy, figuring out what the game plan is. Glad to have them here. Maybe Cindy's mom is watching. That's why I thought I'd put her on here, because usually her mom's always watching. Oh, they're waving at us, so yeah. So if Cindy's mom's watching, put in the comments, say Doll is here. Doll's watching. As we're getting ready to get started here. Second game, senior high girls matchup. This is a 3A conference battle here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Glad to have you guys joining us here on TLSN. Facebook and YouTube, you can watch on either one of them. If you haven't done it yet, if you're on Facebook, make sure you hit that. If you're on Facebook, hit that subscribe button, or hit that follow button on Facebook, and then if you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, guys. That helps us being able to bring, I think we're up to over like 470 games now we've done in the last 7 years. So, and we couldn't do those games without these great people right here that we're going to have running ads on, such as Cottle Rock Cottage, VRBO 955-491. That's 955-491. Cottle Rock Cottage, shout out to them. Also, All Creatures Veterinary Hospital, exceptional vet care for your pets. All Creatures Veterinary Hospital, they're celebrating 30 years. Also, Baxter Health. Shout out to my friends over at Baxter Health, including my physical therapist, the Hammer Yarbrough. She hammered me back into shape. Also, White River Marine Group, shout out to them over in Flippin. Also, Ashley Haven State Farm. Don't overpay for insurance in 2026. Go to Flippin or Mountain Home and visit Ashley Haven State Farm. And Arvest Bank. Locations, 9 locations throughout North Arkansas for all your banking needs. Stop by the great people at Arvest Bank. And Clay Maxey Chevrolet. Hey, you need a deal? Stop by and see the deal maker at Clay Maxey Chevrolet. He says he's got some good deals going right now. Also, Twin Lakes Therapy and Living over in Flippin. Shout out to them. I saw a couple people wearing some Twin Lakes Therapy and Living hoodies and stuff earlier, so shout out to them. They do a great job taking care of their clients in Flippin. Appreciate them for being a sponsor. Also, Marion County Farm Bureau. Stop by and see Joey Sample and Diatley Dental. Great smile start with Irvin and Christina Diatley with Diatley Dental Care. Actually, that reminds me, I think I got a dentist appointment coming up soon. Also, Autastic Creations by Bethany. That's actually my daughter's business. She sells jewelry, so be sure to check her out on Facebook. And the Bean Barn, coffee and espresso. I'll tell you what, man, I should have got a coffee before the game, but I know once the energy gets rolling in this, I'll get fired up in this next game. So appreciate the Bean Barn over in Flippin. Also, Amber Knowles from Marion County Treasurer. Community Experience and more. Also, Shark Creek Graphics. T-shirts, stickers, hats, banners, hoodies, and license plate. They're on Instagram and Facebook. And hey, it's going to be float season before you know it. Aaron and Pam Darnell, Buffalo River Float Service. Don't go with the rest, go with the best. Buffalo River Float Service. And Letty's award-winning fine Mexican dining in Gassville. Stop by and see our friend Domi. Shout out to Domi. Also, Genuine Care Pharmacy in Gassville. And Laura's Mexican Kitchen, location in Bull Shoals and also right here in Yellville. Also, Lakeside Pharmacy, free delivery in Bull Shoals. I use them as my pharmacist since I live over in Bull Shoals, and they do a great job. Been a sponsor of us for several years. Shout out to them. Also, White River Materials, you got a big project going on 425-3431, White River Materials. All right, so those are all of our great sponsors we have, and we're so glad to have you guys all joining us here on TLSN. We'll be starting soon in about 3 minutes. We'll be right back.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
All right, we're getting ready to get started here with our second game of the evening. So, national anthem, and we'll be getting rolling right here on TLSN in a minute. Great job on the national anthem by the Yellville Summit Band.
If you would, please remain standing. I would like to ask for a moment of silence for the community and the students of Salem High School. They lost one of their students this week. If you would, please join me in a moment of silence for them. Thank you.
Okay, moment of silence there. Of course, Salem with a tragic loss this week. So here we go, starting lineups. I got the legendary Gracie Beatty. Should I get you a headset, Gracie? You want a headset, Gracie? Okay, we'll get you next commercial. We'll get a headset set up for Gracie. Starting lineups right now for Flippin. Number 15, that's Shelton.
The 5'5" junior guard, number 25, Grace Robbins.
Number 23, Valentine. Number 25, Robbins. And then number 30, Rarig. Of course, they're coached by head coach Grant Greenhaw. And now they got a cool entrance video here that Gracie's going to zoom in and they made some cool hype videos over here at Yellville this year. Of course, his crowd, they're hyped, they're ready to go. Flippin in Yellville, senior girls coming up. Good job by Yellville Summit on their hype video there. And I have the legendary camera woman, Gracie Beatty, joining us. Did so many games over here at Yellville back in the day. Oh, that's nice. Is that your boyfriend? Well, we just saw Gracie. We should have got him a headset. Gracie's boyfriend's taking care of her, got her a hamburger. Good job, Gracie's boyfriend, on getting the burger. Double zero Ott. She's had a couple big games in a couple of the games we've done so far this year. That's Cameron Mason. That's Spence, number 3. Dearmore, number 12. And number 13, True Layton. And they're coached by head coach Charlie Melton, assisted by Michaela Allen. As they're turning the lights back on, big crowd on both sides. Student sections filled up. We're ready to go. Going to be a great matchup here on TLSN. So glad to have you guys joining us. Online, make sure to put in the comments who you're cheering for. I'll get them caught up on during commercial breaks. Of course, we so far it's Flippin up 2-0. They took both of the junior high games. Layton wins it over Rarig, and we're off and running. There's Ott and Spence on the left-hand side. That's Dearmore, number 12. Layton's been the big scorer so far in the games we've covered for Yellville. Nice pass. There's Spence, wide open shot, in and out. Layton with the rebound, put back, another rebound and put back, misses it. Rare gets the board and Flippin stops him on the first possession. That's Robbins, number 25 for Flippin. Three-pointer from Stephen, Curry range, Robbins drops the bomb, and Flippin gets on the board first. 3-0. Dearmore down to Layton. Layton working hard. Good defense there by Rarig. Shout out to Gracie's boyfriend. What's Gracie's boyfriend's name? So I don't. Skylar. Okay, Skylar. Good move, Skylar, bringing Gracie a hamburger up here. Shelton and Robbins. Robbins cross-court pass, nothing there. Robbins again stops, pops, three-pointer, misses it. Battling, there's Valentine with the rebound and putback, misses it. Going to be knocked out of bounds off of Rare. Going to go back to Yellville. Robbins 3, only points of the game here in the opening quarter. Glad to have you guys joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Tonight's game's on Facebook and YouTube. Almost had the steal with Shelton. There's a three-pointer. Nice play by Mason. Mason with a little three. Cola answers right back. It's 3-3. Shelton thought about it. She drives. Tough runner on the inside. No good. Layton with the rebound. Now Layton looking to push the pace ahead to Spence, but nice play by Valentine. Stepping in front, gets the steal. Move to the inside. There's Rarick working hard, gets the bucket. And that puts the Lady Bobcats back up 2. Zoom in just a fraction. Whoop, not that far. Sorry, just made everyone dizzy there. There's a drive to the inside, no good, but Layton gets the rebound. Jump ball's the call. Going to be possession arrow to Yellville. Dearmore with the spin move, gets it out to Spence. Comes Ott with the drive inside, misses it. Shot was partially blocked out of bounds. Gonna stay with Yellville with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Yellville's gonna have to move quick. Spence over to Dearmore. Dearmore's gonna have to shoot it. Confusion there, shot clock runs out. Good defense there by the Lady Bobcats. Now 3 minutes in. They go into Rarig. Rarig with the spin move, tough shot. Dearmore corrals the board. Now she's going to bring it back for Yellville. Both teams have struggled here early in the season. Spence hits the floor, gets right back up. Ott trying to get it into Mason, but there's Robbins almost had the steal. There's going to get it. There's Spence from the corner off the back of the rim. No good. Pass ahead to Rarig. It's going to be a jump ball, so it's going to stay with the Bobcats. .350 to go here in the first quarter. 5-3, Flippin in the lead. Big crowd from Flippin that's come out. Big crowd that's come out from Yellville. That's no good. Ott had a big game earlier in the year in a game we covered, hitting from outside. She had like 4 threes. Nice drive, slicing and dicing. The defense is Layton. Layton with the bucket. Knots it back up at 5. There's Mason, steps in front. Mason's going to have the steal. Looking to try to take it all the way. Tough shot, misses it. Cleaning up, though, is Dearmore. And now that puts Yellville up 2. 7-5 here in the first quarter. Flippin took these junior boys and junior girls matchup. So right now they're up 2-0. Yellville trying to see if they can tie it up. 4 games tonight. And this one's number 3. Three-pointer from Mason. That one goes over the top of the backboard, so it's going to go now to Flippin as number 21, Pierce, checks in for the Lady Bobcats. And we have an Abby Middleton sighting on the other side of the gym, so actually I think a lot of Gracie's coworkers are all sitting there pretty much together. And here comes Spence with the left hand, misses it. Good play by the Lady Panthers, forcing the turnover. Now going to be another jump ball. Skylar doing a good job taking care of our camera woman, Gracie. Gracie filling in, the deal maker, had to go out of town today, and Gracie helping me out. There's a three-pointer from Spence. Misses it, loose ball, going to go out of bounds and going to stay with the Lady Panthers. Fresh shot clock, 1:44 left here in the first quarter. He's looking over there, so it looks like Abby Middleton is the snack fetcher. She was giving everyone snacks and stuff. Somebody, if they see her, say, hey, take Dave over and Gracie, bring us over a drink or something. Help out a friend, right? Right, Gracie? 2-point lead for the Panthers as we're down to the last minute here, the first quarter. Three-pointer shot is long and out of bounds. Good play there by Pierce. Gets the rebound, draws the foul. Now Pierce going to go to the line. Pierce hits the first one, pulls Flippin back within 1. Of course, interactive broadcast, guys. Throw anything, comments in the chat. We'd love to read them as Pierce hits 2 of 2. Puts Flippin, or ties it back now at 7-7. 1 minute to go. Ott with the drive. There's Dearmore wide open. Good move by Dearmore. Shot doesn't go down. Rare with the rebound. Seven to 7 score in the first quarter. Robbins started off the scoring with a 3. Valentine steps just inside the free throw line, hits the shot, and it's 9-7. Shot clock going to be turned off here. It looks like Dearmore stepped out of bounds. So Flippin probably going to hold this for a final shot with 21 seconds to go. Mason almost had the steal. 5 seconds. Flippin's going to have to hurry. There's a three-pointer from way downtown. No good. That's going to go out of bounds. That's going to do it. So at the end of one, the Flippin Lady Bobcats 9, Yellville 7 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be back in a minute here on TLSN. That way Gracie can eat some of her burger. We'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. Right now it's 9-7, Flippin in the lead at the end of one quarter. And we got Gracie joining us, former professional videographer for Yellville for many years, wasn't it?
Yeah, all through high school, so I know what I'm doing, hopefully.
That's how we recruited Gracie. Was we, she would always stand next to us working the huddle camera, and so she's giving us a hand with the deal maker out, doing a great job. We had 2 blowouts in the junior high girl games, but this one's looking like a tight one.
Yeah.
9-7, Dearmore going to bring it down for the Lady Panthers. So how many games do you think you did over the years over here?
Oh gosh, I mean, I filmed starting 8th grade to my senior year, so y'all can do the math.
There's Gates with a nice shot from the corner, ties it up at 9. And I was giving a shout out before we got you a headset. I gave a shout out to Skylar, your boyfriend. He brought you a burger up here. Kind of scared me because it was dark in here, and I was like looking straight ahead, and all of a sudden there's like this burger that goes right in front of me. I was like, what? It's kind of scared me for a second. So
yeah, I was gonna get one before the game started, and they ran out. So
yeah, those burgers don't last long at games like this.
No, they really don't.
Spin move from Dearmore, nothing there. And that's Gates, number 2, that's checked in. Dearmore with a tough shot, and it goes down. That hurts Yellville back up 2. So now Yellville versus Flippin. I mean, these rivalry games between these two games have been some of the funner games that we've done over the years. You know, you went to school at Yellville, so why is there such a rivalry between these two schools?
I don't know. I've just been born into it. So don't ask me how it started, but.
So you're like, I'm not going there. I'm staying out of that. Of course, you are surrounded by about a couple hundred Bobcat fans over here.
Yeah, I choose to pick my battles, and I don't choose that one today.
Smart. Yeah, and you do work in Flippin occasionally, so yeah.
Yeah.
Smart move. You should be a politician.
Maybe.
Ott with the handoff to Mason, slicing the defense. Good defense there by Rarig with the block. 11-9, low-scoring defensive battle. Robbins, it's going to be a jump ball. Good defense there by number 1, Cameron Mason. Going to force the turnover, give it back to the Panthers. I know you helped us with football, and then I know you helped us do the Arvest tournament. This is your first one doing in here, though, right?
I did Yellville versus Cotter
Okay,
a couple weeks
we've
ago.
done so many games I can't even remember. That was before the Arvest tournament, so it's all a blur. 40 games ago. That one rattles around and falls for Gates. Gates now 2 buckets here in the second quarter off the bench. They try to go into Rarig. Good defense there from Ott. Now Ott with the tough drive inside. Good defense there by Valentine. Rarig's going to come back the other way. 3-pointer from Robbins is off. Yeah, we'll have to zoom in on your boss, Emily Smith. I zoomed in on her earlier. I got them to wave at me for a second. They looked like they had a very intense conversation.
She probably was, knowing her and Cassie.
Yeah, I think it was all basketball too. It was all they were.
For sure.
3-pointer from the top. That one in and out. There's Layton with the rebound, loses it out of bounds. Going to stay with Yellville. Layton working hard down low. Of course, after this, we have senior high boys game, and we'll just keep this stream running all night. I know sometimes we shut the stream down after each game, but since it's similar opponents, we're just going to keep it going as Layton takes it in. Good defense there. Rarig steps in, takes the charge, sacrifices her body, takes quite a shot there. Foul's going to be on Layton. That's going to be her first. Yellville up 4 in front of a huge crowd here in Yellville. Robbins from the top misses it. Ott skies for the rebound. Rarig, though, going to cause the jump ball. Going to stay over here with the Panthers. Now, so what year did you graduate from Yellville?
2024.
2024. Time flies, doesn't it?
Yeah. Especially when you're working.
Yep. They swing it inside. There's Rarig working hard. Misses it. Layton with good position. Layton looking to try to take it coast to coast, up and under, misses it. But she's going to draw the foul. Good hustle there by Layton. Of course, these teams are conference rivals. Conference season just kicking off. I think Yellville, they went to Salem the other night, right? Mm-hmm. And then Flippin, I think they're kicked off their conference season against Melbourne. That was at home earlier this week. First free throw from Layton off the back of the iron. Of course, all the games we've done with these teams, it's been low-scoring defensive battles. Layton hits 1 of 2, extends it now, 5-point lead. Largest lead of the game for the Panthers. And it looks like Coach Greenhaw wants to talk it over. It's 14-9. Yellville in front here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So I'm going to zoom in to, let's zoom in on some of your coworkers.
Yeah.
You want to do that? We're going to
give them a shout out.
All right, there's my camera. See, I'm not very good at the camera work. So there's some of the people you work with. So the one in the green shirt there holding the can, that's Cassie, Cassie Hubbard. Then they got your manager, Emily, right there next to her. She's got that, wearing that sweet jacket. Then you got down there, is that pink or purple?
I think that's pink.
Pink, all right. See, I'm blind. Why am I doing ball games? I can't see anything. You got Abby Middleton.
Cindy Sutterfield was up there. I don't know where she
So if anyone knows these three people right here, someone tell them, say, hey, go get Dave and Gracie like a snack or something. Like Abby was getting snacks earlier. So we better get back to the ball game. Then I zoom way out. I'm making people dizzy right now. I probably messed up your settings there.
It's okay. Everything is fixable.
Everything is fixable. There's Ott with the rebound. I think they were discussing really serious strategy.
Oh, for sure.
What do the Panthers need to do here in the second quarter? But it's been a good second quarter right now. 5-point lead. Mason stops, pops, 3-point, nothing but net. And now the lead is 8. So if these teams both win 2 tonight, then it's going to be a split. I mean, someone's got to win the Battle of Marion County tonight. Which I noticed today, like KTLO News. Do you read KTLO
Sometimes.
News? All right, so they did a thing today where they were talking about, tonight's the Battle of Marion County with this ball game. They blatantly stole it from us, I think. There's a 3-pointer from Valentine. I'm like, I've never heard, no one else has ever called it the Battle of Marion County except for us.
Yeah,
I feel like
you should get that copyrighted.
I know, I feel like they stole it from us today. What's the thing about flattery? It's like if someone copies you, I can't remember what that phrase was. Stealing is the best form of flattery, or I don't know. That's probably wrong, but
I have no idea.
yeah, I'm not good at sayings like that. Shelton commits the foul, going to be her first. I'm going to up that just a little bit. Got it. I think I bumped it earlier when I was zooming in. I messed it all up. 2:15 to go. There's a 3-pointer from the corner for Dearmore. Misses it. Ott battling for the board. Her and Valentine hit the floor. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Yellville. A lot of jump balls here in the first half. So Gracie, why didn't you play? You didn't play any basketball at all?
So I played like the Pee-wee games when I was younger, and then I kind of just didn't like it anymore.
Okay.
Didn't fit the groove. I liked volleyball better, so I ended up playing that.
Did I recall any of your volleyball games? I bet you, surely
Probably.
I did. All right, I got to go back and find clips.
There's probably some good ones in there.
Okay, I'm going to go back and find some clips. Got a foul on the play. They're going to call that on Valentine. That's going to be her first. Third here on Flippin with 1:54 to go as Mason goes to the line. So if you graduated 2024, so that means, was you battling, you guys were still playing against Cotter at that time? Were you playing against like Cheek?
No, she's a couple years older than me.
Okay, I didn't know if you guys were playing Kate the Great and all that, had those battles there.
Nope, I was a sophomore when she was a senior.
Okay. So, but you probably had some battles against, think about like Flippin. They had some good teams in there, didn't they?
Yeah.
There was Ella, the one who like hit it super hard. Did you ever block her?
No.
No. Oh.
Sure didn't, but it would have been a pleasure.
Going to be knocked out of bounds. Yellville with the defensive stand. Up 7, 1:36 to go here in the first half. Lobs it inside to Layton. Layton, she's double teamed. She goes to the left hand. Tough shot. Good defense there by the Bobcats. Rarig. And now Shelton down 7. Good second quarter here for the Yellville Summit Lady Panthers. Nowhere to go for Rarig. There's Shelton from downtown. Shots off. Here comes Mason. Looking to push it pace. Almost has her pocket picked and then ends up going to the ground. Good hustle there by number 21, Pierce. Gonna force the turnover. Ball back to Flippin. Yeah, I wonder where Cindy Sutterfield did go. I zoomed in on her earlier. 3-pointer from Robbins is off. Loose ball. Here comes Layton. Looks like about a 13-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Spin move there from Dearmore, misses it. Mason gets the board. Shot clock turned off. Three-pointer from Gates, misses it. Ott with the rebound, but shot way too hard down low. Now here comes Shelton looking to try to take it coast to coast. Good defense there by the Lady Panthers, and now back and forth, 10 seconds. Enough time for one more shot. Here comes Dearmore. Rejected by Rarig. As Robbins hits the ground hard, pops right back up. 5 seconds to go, gonna stay with Yellville. They lob it to Layton. Layton, 3-2, ball's on the floor. Jump ball now with 9/10 of a second, gonna stay with Yellville. So it's gonna have to be a catch and shoot here for the Lady Panthers. They lob it to Layton. Layton, though, partially blocked from Pierce. So we got a good one here. Right now, the Flippin right now down 18-11. Lady Panthers in control here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back. Break if you want to go chill out or something. And honestly, they're moving so slow. This one won't be that hard. So if you want to just come back and do the boys game, I'll still pay you for the full game. But they're moving so slow. I can.
Yell out nice and big. You can have a ticket. Come on out.
I'm going to give Gracie a little break there since I'm moving so slow, but I appreciate her helping me out. So thank you, Gracie. As right now, halftime, it looks like they're going to have some shooters to try to make some money, and we're going to step away for about 8 minutes here on TLSN. right, welcome back here to the second half. This is the loose cannon, David McBee, and I got Gracie here with us, helping man the camera. It's been a good first half for Yellville right now. Gracie up 18-11.
Yeah.
Very tight first quarter. Good second quarter from Yellville has made the difference. Those people that are joining us online too, guys, this is an interactive broadcast. So, oops, as I hiccup real big, sorry. It's an interactive broadcast, guys, so make sure to put your comments in the chat. Let us know who you're cheering for, as we are off and running here in the second half. Quick recap is Flippin took the victory in the junior high matchups. Yellville trying to get their first victory of the night here as Ott pulls down the rebound. Gates, that's number 2 in. She hit a couple big buckets in the second quarter. Mason trying to go off the screen, nothing there. Back to Ott. They lob it in. There's Layton working hard. Great position for Layton. I'm sure her brother loved that shot. Actually, he wasn't even looking at the court, so.
That doesn't shock me.
Nice play from Layton. Makes it now a 9-point lead. Lob to Rare. Good defense there from Dearmore. And now Layton bringing it down. Big collision there. I think that's with Rarig. Rarig hit the, you could hear the thud up here, but man, she just bounced right back up. Rarig's showing some toughness. She draws the charge, so the foul's going to be on Layton. I thought there was a foul call, but they never announced who it was and nothing put on the board, so well, maybe it was a carry, or anyways, it's going to be Flippin's ball. 22-11. Valentine thought about it, goes inside. There's Rarig working inside. Shot rattles around, doesn't go down. There's Gates with the rebound. It's going to be foul on Rarig. That's going to be her second. First on the team here in the second half, sorry. Flippin. One time it was 9-9. Since then it's been a 11-2 run. Layton stops, she shoots, misses the 3, hits the floor. Rare gives her a hand up. And here comes Shelton. Little give and go, tough shot there from Shelton, nothing there. Here comes Mason. Gonna bring it down for the Lady Panthers. Glad to have you joining us on Facebook and YouTube. There's a 3-pointer from Layton. Layton with the little 3 goal, makes it 23-11, 12-point lead. Can you do a 3 cola? Can you make that sound?
No.
Do you even know what that is? It's like an old thing from the 90s.
The cough drop?
Yeah.
Like a Ricola?
Yeah. Because they hit it from so far away, like from Switzerland, so it's Ricola. You know, it's so far away, 3 cola. Gracie's like, all right, that's interesting. As Valentine, they're checking on her. She went down on the play. So Pierce is checking in. Valentine coming off the court. Looks like she's okay. Kind of twisted an ankle. Injury timeout, so now Flippin going to get the ball back. 23-11 here in the third quarter, 12-point lead. Largest lead of the game for Yellville. Yellville fans trying to get their first victory of the day. There's a 3-pointer from the corner. It's good. 3-pointer's good, and that pulls it back to a 9-point lead. Flippin needed that. They hadn't had a bucket in a while. Mason with the drive, left hand, misses it. Ott with the rebound, now over to Layton again. Layton shoots another 3. Misses that. Dearmore keeps it alive. Good play there by Otis Pierce. Thought she had Mason, man. It's getting a little chippy down there on the floor. Elbows being thrown. Business starting to pick up here in the third quarter. Here's Layton up and under, misses the shot. Rarick gets the board, hits the floor, and they call her with the travel. Flippin fans wanted a foul, no call on the play. 4:42 here in the third quarter. Valentine checks back in, so it looks like she's okay. Of course, those watching on Facebook, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're watching us on, or I'm sorry, follow us on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help us continue to grow. That allows us to bring these games to you for free of no charge. Good entry pass into Layton. She draws the foul. Layton working hard down low, Gracie.
She really is. Yeah.
So Layton going to go to the line. That's going to be number 3 on Rarig. And with only one player on the bench in uniform, Flippin right now down to 5. Well, they got 6 players total dressed out. So Rarig going to have to be careful with the foul count, as first free throw from Layton is good. That one rattles around and it goes down. So we got a timeout on the floor. Good one here. 25-14. Senior girls here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Yellville in the lead. We'll be right back. Well, while the ads are running, I got to give a shout out. So we got some comments. We got Jimmy Lane on here. He says, "Go Bobcats." Looks like Jimmy's watching on Facebook. I got to give Jimmy Lane a shout out, man. Like he takes really good care of us. When I work in the Flippin gym, when we did the Arvest tournament, I'll tell you what, that Bobcat burger is one of the best burgers I've ever had. Now, they got the Bobcat burger over in Flippin. What's the name of the burger here at Yellville?
Cheeseburger?
What? They just call it just a cheeseburger?
I think so. I don't think it's got a fun name. If it does, I'm not aware. So,
like the Bobcat burger, they got onion ring on it. It's got pulled pork. Like
we don't
3
have onion
burgers.
rings.
It's like
We're not that bougie around here.
I mean, I'll tell you, Jimmy Lane, when he runs that concession stand, it's bougie. It's definitely pretty good. Well, the Panthers got to step up their snack game here, Gracie. You got some pull here, don't you?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Did you? Back
I
in
did.
The day, you
I
did?
used to.
Yeah.
It's like you graduate and leave and you lose all power.
They all forget
Crazy.
about you. Coach Jones won't let you do whatever anymore.
Yeah. We're still pretty good friends, though. So.
Man, you guys are. I hear you guys are buds. You guys are tight.
Yeah, we are.
You guys formed a little group, right? What's the
Yes.
name of your group?
The Panther Pride Trio.
The Panther Pride Trio. So who's the other person in the trio?
KJ Moore.
Oh, I remember KJ Moore. And we're going to remember Layton right there with the nice play. Hits the bucket. Now the lead back to 13. I call the game that KJ Moore got ejected from.
Yeah, that game was pretty epic.
Yeah, and then she got ejected, and then she just went and sat in the stands.
Yeah.
Like right behind the bench.
Yeah.
And she looked,
it happens.
Pretty fired up.
She was.
Yeah. So the Panther Pride Trio. So the Panther Pride Trio got to be happy with this game right now. 13-point lead. Right now down 2-0, trying to see if they can get back into it after Flippin took the first 2. Layton loses the handle. Ball goes out of bounds. Back to Flippin. And we have some former Panthers. We got look like that's Hunter Sims over there, former coach. So shout out to Hunter Sims. He's a realtor now. So if you got some real estate stuff to do, if you're selling or buying, check out Hunter Sims here in Yellville. Also, I think he has Sims Family Auctions as well. 3-pointer shot is no good. Rebound from Layton. Flippin has had some good looks, but struggling from the field here in the second half. Under 3 minutes left here in the third. Senior Bowl is going to take place right after this, and that one should be quite a slobber knocker. Almost stolen by Shelton. Mason now 10 seconds on the shot clock with the drive. Good defense there by Rarig. And they're going to get Mason with the reach in. It's going to be the first on Mason, second on the team. So now your boyfriend Skylar, did he go to Yellville as well?
He did not. He's actually from Rolla, Missouri. So.
Oh, from Rolla, Missouri.
Yep.
So I was like, what's Rolla's team? What are they?
The Bulldogs.
Oh, the Bulldogs. The Rolla Bulldogs. Ball's on the floor, bodies on the floor. Who's going to come away with the jump ball? It's going to go back to Yellville. So now what does he think about you doing, like hey, I'm going to go like film a ball game? Do you think that's cool?
He's here for it. I mean, he's sitting with my family, so. And we drove separate, so he could go home too, but he chooses to be here to support the Panthers.
So you've already converted him to a Panther fan.
Yeah. He's got Panther shirts, but came straight from work today, so didn't want to wear it.
Got you a burger, where's Panther shirts? Sounds like you've.
I know.
Yeah.
Converted.
Converted completely. Jump ball going to go back now to Flippin. 27-14. Flippin would love to see if they can get this back under 10 going into the fourth. Of course, huge crowd in the Panther pit. But there's Layton, steps in front, gets the steal. Layton takes it in, drives, misses it. Rarig. Flippin hanging around. They need a little 6-0 run or something to try to get back into this, as Robbins had a good look. Shot doesn't fall. Now Yellville's going to walk it down, up 27-14. Appreciate Gracie helping us out. So all those fans say, thank you, Gracie. There's a three-point shot from Gates. Gates now has 7 on the night. And she's brought quite a spark off the bench. Nice play by Gates. Valentine misses. There's Rarig with the rebound. Yellville, or Flippin's got to feel like there's just like a lid or something on it. They've had some good looks. It's like about a 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So Yellville looks like they're going to take their time, wait for a shot. 7 seconds, they swing it down to Layton. It's nothing's there. Gates is going to have to try to shoot it. Now gets it to Mason. Mason hits the left-handed runner, but it's after the buzzer. 9/10 of a second left here. For Flippin. This second and third quarter has been all Yellville. Now they have fought back and taken the lead. Layton almost had the steal. That's going to do it. We're going to the fourth. It's 30-14 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back. Well, Skylar should be watching us online as we're getting ready to start the fourth. Yeah, you need to tell him, turn into the broadcast, we're talking about him. Lob to Mason, starting the fourth. In the corner, Dearmore with a three. And now the lead, largest lead of the game, it's 19. 7:48 to go. Yellville looking to get a conference win here against Flippin. Shot is blocked out of bounds off of Yellville. And it looks like we got a timeout on the floor. All right, we talked all about this Skylar. You got to zoom. Let's zoom in on Skylar a little bit. Be like, that's Skylar right there. He said he's the one in the red wearing the USMC. So hey, Skylar. Tell Skylar you scared me earlier, man. He snuck up on me in the dark, and I just like all of a sudden this silver thing went right in front of me, which was that burger. Was the burger good though?
It was.
It was?
It was worth the wait. I didn't want to get hangry up here on you, so it's probably a good thing that I ate.
Well, I appreciate you not getting hangry on me.
Yeah.
And speaking of real quick online, we'll read a few comments we got online if I can hit the right button. We got Jackie Jones said Yellville girls can shoot that three. Jennifer Beatty says, good job, Georgie. And then Jimmy Lane said, this is from Flippin Concession. We appreciate the hard work that Twin Lakes Sports Network done. It's his honor to feed us every night. Well, we appreciate it, Jimmy Lane. He takes care of us. And shout out to the Flippin Concession stand. And shout out to Jimmy Lane, man. He puts in some hours. I'll tell you what, man. Like, Harvest Tournament, I thought I put in a lot of hours. He was there before me and there after I left. And he was always the last one there every night. There's Rurig. And Flippin needed that, gets it back to a 17-point lead, 33-16. If Flippin's going to try to make this a game, they're going to have to go quick. Lob inside to Layton. Layton, great position, hits the bucket, draws the foul. And True Layton going to go to the line, see if she can complete the old-fashioned three-point play here. Foul was on number 25, Robbins. That's going to be her first. Sinks the free throw, so the lead now is 20 with 7 minutes left here in the fourth. Spin move by Valentine. Good defense by the Panthers. Jump ball's the call, but it's going to stay with the Lady Bobcats. 7:07 left here in the fourth. So Gracie, does it bring back a lot of memories being up here working a game?
Yeah, definitely better that I can talk during these ones because I wasn't supposed to talk during huddle, so.
Yeah, you couldn't talk like the whole time.
No.
Rurig with the good move, draws the foul. And now a chance for a three-point play here for Flippin. Foul's going to be on Dearmore, number 1 on her. Rurig misses the free throw. Dearmore with the board. $18-point lead right now. Yellville 6.5 minutes away from making this 2-1. Dearmore throws up the shot. No good. Good defense there by the Lady Bobcats. Here comes Shelton putting the pedal to the metal. Drive from Valentine, misses it. Layton with the rebound. Close first quarter, tied up at the end of one, but now, since then, the second and third was all Yellville, as they've had a good game from three-point range. Shelton takes it in, going to be knocked out of bounds off of Flippin. Timeout on the floor. Looks like Flippin wants to talk it over. 5:57 left here in the fourth. It's 36-18 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be back in a minute right here on TLSN. Well, during our commercial break here, let's read some more comments we got going online. We got, Jennifer Beatty, I bet you're related to her.
Yes, that's my aunt.
So, is it Georgie?
Yeah.
You have to, so that was you. I thought it was like someone, I was trying to figure out what that was. So Jennifer said, good job, Georgie.
Yeah, that's my nickname, so.
Okay. And then we got Nathan Sumo Rogers. He says, go Panthers. Valerie Davenport says, go Lady Panthers. Nathan Sumo Rogers is up there in disguise. Like Cindy Sutterfield, or no, that's Abby that's back in the crowd. So Nathan Rogers, like when he goes to games, he has like a hat. He'll have like glasses on. It's like he's in disguise. I don't recognize him.
I mean, he's TikTok famous, so I guess he's got to hide from the paparazzi, it sounds like.
He is. He's an award-winning author. TikTok, I mean, like, he probably gets like more views in like one TikTok video than like us doing like 5 years of games. Dearmore misses the shot. Here comes Shelton. Quick hands, good hands there by Mason. So now, do you follow Nathan Sumo Rogers on TikTok?
No, but he comes up on my For You page, so I'm one of his viewers for sure.
Nice pass into Layton. Layton definitely tearing it up here in the second half. There's Robbins from way downtown, misses it. Pierce trying to make the save, unable to. Spence going to check in for Gates. Gates had a good game off the bench. I see Cindy Sutterfield now. I do. I see Sutterfield. She's in the front. She's next to her mom. That's her mom, isn't it? Now, do you know how to pronounce her mom's name? I think I say Dale, but it's Dahl, right? I always butcher it every year. Dearmore with the bucket. Now the lead is 22. In the lead right now, 40-18. There's a three-pointer from the corner. Rattles around, doesn't go down, knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay. It's off of the Panthers, so Bobcats going to get it back. But right now, only 4 minutes left. Now, you work with Cindy Sutterfield. She's pretty cool, isn't she?
She is, yeah.
Here comes Ott over to Dearmore. Cross-court pass. Shelton steps in front. Shelton going to get the steal. Nice play by Shelton. Gets the bucket. Bobcats trying to put some pressure on, but good job by Yellville beating the press, and now they're going to work some clock here. Clock running, 3:30 to go. Spin move by Rarig. Nice play by Rarig, hits the bucket. Now Flippin looking to try to put some pressure on Yellville. Mason, though, beats the press and gonna pull it back now. 3 minutes to go, so Yellville with a big second and third, now fourth quarter, and the lead is 20, 42-22. So Gracie, I know, or Georgie, you're a good, I mean, you're a definitely a Panther fan, so you got to be happy right now with the Panthers looking like they're going to get the victory as we're down to the last 2.5 minutes. So the score is going to be 2-1 now, with both Flippin junior high teams getting the victory, and now Yellville senior high girls get Yellville on the board, so it's going to be 2-1. There's Shelton from 3. Misses it. Valentine with the rebound. Put back. Misses it. Layton going to come away with it. As the clock is rolling down to a victory here for the Yellville Summit Lady Panthers. Charlie Melton's got to be happy with the second and third quarter. There's a three-pointer from Dearmore. Lady Panthers have been hot from 3. And looks like Coach Charlie Melton wants to talk it over. Right now up 23, 1:51 to go here in the fourth quarter here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We're glad to have you here. Senior high boys action getting ready to come up here shortly here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So senior boys game. Now, have you got a chance to see Flippin play this year? Okay,
nope.
But you've seen Yellville play this year, right?
I saw bits and pieces of Flippin during the Arvos tournament, but that was the game I was working in the concession stand. So.
You were supposed to be working camera with me, but Scott Copeland jumped in front of you.
Stole my job.
And he got complaints too. I mean, did he tell you about that?
No, you did though.
Yeah, the people were like, turn the camera. They were getting after it. I didn't want to hurt his feelings. Hopefully he's not watching.
Sorry, Scott.
But no, he did a good job. He was new to that. Rarick with the tough move, misses it. Dearmore gets the board. Looks like that's number 21. That's Story, who's checked into the game for Yellville. Down to about a minute left in this game. Try to go inside, it's punched away. Spence thought about it, nothing there. Also, that's number 14, that's Gibson, Katie Gibson. Story misses a shot out of bounds. So Flippin going to get it back with 42 seconds to go. One game left here on TLSN. Tried to lob it inside. Robbins comes away with it. Valentine stops, she shoots, three-pointer short. Spence is going to get it, and Yellville looking to run out the clock and take home the victory. So Yellville strikes back here in the third game. They get it to 2-1. So after this, we got senior boys. It's going to be the war to settle the score here coming up. Final game of the night here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. And that's going to do it. Clock is going to run out. So Yellville Summit takes the senior girls matchup. They take it 45-22. We're going to step away for about 10 minutes and be back for our final game of the evening here on TLSN. All right, guys, we're getting ready to do our final game of the night here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's senior boys matchup. Should be a good one. Flippin in Yellville right here on the TLSN. Right now, 4 games tonight. It was a Flippin taking the victory in both senior high matchups. They jumped out 2-0. Yellville strikes back with the senior high girls game. So now this is going to be the one that settles the score right here. So both teams off to a good start this season. The Bobcats in the games we've covered of them, highly explosive offensive mix with this group right here. They can score points in bunches. Then you got Yellville. We've seen a kind of a redo of their offense this year. The couple games we've covered, it's pressure defense, pushing the pace. They've been a lot of fun to cover as well. So this should be a fun game. Both these teams like to play a lot of up-tempo. So here we go. Oh, that was quick, man. Georgie makes her way back. Oops, I bumped it again. I keep bumping this camera or this scoreboard over here. So starting lineups here is we got Georgie back on with us. There's number 1, that's Lindsay. Number 11, Lindsay. Number 21 is Thompson. Number 24, Tucker Thompson. And number 25, Aiden Hodges. Shout out Tucker Thompson. He helped carry some of the equipment up for me. He saw me carry and gave me a hand. Appreciate it. Now it should be another sweet hype video. Did they make hype videos when you were here, Gracie?
Sure didn't. Wish they would have, because that would have been awesome.
You could have probably made the video.
I probably could have.
Well, this place is electric, ready for this game. During the break, Gracie, I was talking, both of these teams, they like to push the ball. They like to push the pace. So you're going to have your hands full filming it. So.
Yeah.
Because they're going to move quick. These guys don't like to mess around. Now, did you follow Yellville to Salem the other night, or?
I did not, no.
You know, did they pick up the victory, or?
I have no idea.
Okay.
If I'm going to be honest,
Well,
no idea.
I had to hit the road, so I have not done my normal, typical research that I normally do, so not quite as prepared. But now here we go, starting lineups for Yellville. Ooh, that's super bright. Don't want to do that. Everyone's going to be looking over here. I was trying to make it light. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't see the camera. But you can. Why don't you? Do you know the starting lineup?
I could get it for us.
Okay.
I mean, am I announcing them?
Why not?
Oh, okay. Cool. So we have number 2, Logan Layton, little sophomore.
You say little sophomore?
Oh, junior? I don't know. Number 3, Kendall Hickerson. #21, sophomore, Trevin Spence. Woohoo! Go Panthers!
You're doing a great job.
Jonah Sutterfield, junior. And senior, Noah Ferguson.
And they're coached by first-year head coach.
Ballard.
Yeah, David Ballard.
David Ballard.
As they get the lights back on, we're all blinded. Can't see anything right now. I did try to zoom it way out so you had a little more room because they move so fast. We're probably not going to get near as close on this one. They're going to be going back and forth pretty quick. So
I'm here for it.
But Georgie's ready to go. Loose Cannon's ready to go. Ferguson and Thompson are in the center. Let's roll. We're off here in Yellville. Yellville wins the tip, and here we go. First possession of the game for the Panthers. Hickerson in the corner, three-pointer from the corner's up. Good look, no good. Hodges with the rebound, and here comes the Bobcats. Lindsay and Hodges on the outside with Thompson. They go inside to Thompson. Good position there by Thompson. He gets the foul on the call. Let's see who they call it on. So that's going to be one on Ferguson, just 28 seconds in. Thompson misses the first free throw. 7:32 to go. Second free throw hits one of two. And now 1-0. Leighton, Hickerson stops, pops, three-pointer, no hesitation there. Battling for the board. Hodges comes away with it. Gets it to Thompson with the drive. Rattles around, doesn't go down. Ferguson with the board and Hickerson coming back the other way. Both these teams going to play with a big pace, at a quick pace. Hickerson with the drive, draws the contact. I'll tell you what, that Panther pit over there is just packed with people. 1-0, Flippin in the lead. Yellville looking for their first point of the game. Get it to Sutterfield, number 23. Spence looks inside, Ferguson and Hodges. That's going to be a battle all night. Shot clock down to 20 seconds. Three-pointer. That's Spence with the big-time three. A little three-cola from Stephen Curry range. Makes it 3-1. Thompson, Lindsay, they swing it into Hodges with the soft left hand. Ties it at 3. 6:23 left here in the first quarter. Both teams starting to get a little warmed up and loose. Hickerson, or I'm sorry, that's Leighton with the drive. He takes it in the land of Giants, nothing there. Now Ferguson's got one foul. So you got to wonder if Flippin's going to try to target and go inside. Hodges working hard, shovel pass, good ball movement. There's Hodges, nice dish. Thompson, Hodges, bucket good, it's 5-3. Yellville running a more, they were kind of running all over the place when we saw them earlier, like really pushing the pace. Kind of playing at a little bit slower pace here to start. So that's going to be on Lindsay. So 2 on Lindsay. Lindsay now comes out. So foul trouble early for the guard. They swing it in. Sutterfield, nothing there. Back out to Hickerson. Hickerson with the drive. Good defense there. Wild save by Spence. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Leighton not afraid to drive. Now there's Hickerson. He stops. He shoots. Long three-pointer. Shot is short. Rebound there. Here come the Bobcats. 5-3 early in the first. There's Thompson. Loses the handle. Hickerson, dangerous pass, going to be knocked out of bounds. Good defense by number 11. That's Lindsay. 4:42 to go. First half, low scoring first half. These teams really trying to get something set up in the half-court set. They go down low to Ferguson. Ferguson working hard, loses the handle, gets it back. Nice drive to the inside. Bucket is good by Gilly. Ties it at 5. There's the pressure defense. Layton gonna take it in. Misses the shot. Halfway through the first quarter, Thompson trying to answer back. Tightly contested first quarter here, 5-5. Of course, this is a conference matchup. And this weekend we will get updated standings posted, courtesy of Scorebook Live. It'll be on our page, so you'll get to see that. Ferguson with the spin move, misses the shot, loose ball. Spence keeps it alive, good play by Spence. And now Hickerson. Hickerson out of control in the lane, ball goes out of bounds. It's 5-5. And now Yellville looking like they're gonna put pressure on Flippin. Thompson and Thompson, it's stolen by Layton. Gilly with the fake, draws the foul. Nice play by number 12, Gilly. Gilly gonna go to the line. Foul was on 21 Thompson, that's his first. It's like we got a timeout on the floor. Tight one here early, it's 5-5 here in the battle for Marion County here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, we're getting ready to go back to action on the floor. Shout out to Georgie helping me on camera. Online we got Brett Mitchell. He says, go Bobcats. Karen Welch. I'll let you read. What does Karen Welch say?
Go Panthers, number 11, Trevin Spence.
Since it's your home court, I'll let you do all the Panther comments. So keep those comments coming. First free throw by Gilly is off the back of the rim. During the break, I was talking to Georgie. Second free throw is good. And I was telling her, I was like, Layton out there, I was like, he looks so much like his brother. And, you know, it's like, man, there's a lot of brothers on these teams, and I've called their other brothers' games. Bucket's good, makes it 7-6, 1 point lead for the Bobcats. 3 minutes left in a fast-moving first quarter. You could feel intense first quarter here. Both teams a little tight. Tough spin move. Gilly spins back to Gilly. Nothing there for Layton. Over to Spence. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to have to move. Here comes Hickerson with the drive. Shot is up at the right at the buzzer. Loose ball. Yellville's going to get another opportunity. Gilly stops, pops, three-pointer, hits it. It is 9-7. Yellville in the lead. And there's Hickerson with the steal and the dish to Spence. It's 11-7. 4-point lead. And Flippin wants to talk it over. 2:11 left here in the first. We got a good one here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, 11-7. Big fans, big fan bases that's come out for both of these teams. And yeah, give us some comments online. It's an interactive broadcast, so I'm gonna let Georgie, also known as Gracie, we'll let her read all the Panther comments, and then I'll read the Bobcat comments for you. But yeah, throw in some comments. Let us know who you're cheering for. Let us know where you're watching from, guys. We'd love to see it. And then also, you got a little bit of time. Make sure you hit that follow button on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. That helps us out. So I know your friends over in the crowd, Emily Smith, Cassie Hubbard, and Abby Middleton, they got to be happy with this first half. They're having very serious discussions over there on the other side. Of course, thank you to all these sponsors like Twin Lakes Therapy and Living over in Flippin. Appreciate them for being a sponsor and appreciate all they do for their clients over in Flippin. Also, Marion County Farm Bureau. Joey Sample, don't overpay for insurance in 2026. Contact Joey Sample and get a quote today. Marion County Farm Bureau. So 2:11 left in the first quarter as the change of strategy. Yellville really went with the press and little 5-0 run there has them now a 4-point lead. So 4 points won't be enough with these two squads. They're going to score a lot of points. Drive to the inside, shot's no good. Loose ball's on the floor. Here comes Hickerson away with it. Now Yellville looking to push the pace into the corner. There is Cantrell. Misses it. Hickerson tracks down the rebound. Hickerson stops, pops, three-pointers off. Thompson throws ahead to Thompson. Nice lob. Partially blocked by the Panthers. Three-pointer from the top, in and out. Hickerson gets it. And now this is the Yellville that we saw earlier in the year. They're pushing the pace a little more against this explosive Flippin' Bobcat squad. Yellville now slowing it down a little bit. Cantrell with the hesitation, nothing there. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. It's in Hickerson's hand. Now over to Gilly. They're going to have to shoot. Cantrell from way downtown. No good. Tries to make the save. It's saved by Flippin, coming away with it. Ahead to Hodges. And they're going to probably call that on Ferguson. That's going to be number 2 on Ferguson. So now with 2 fouls on Ferguson, that's 2 on Yellville. Thompson from 3, hits the three-pointer. That puts it back to a 1-point game. It's like about a 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Cantrell with the drive. Nothing there. Layton loses the handle. And now under 20 seconds. Thompson makes a save. Still plenty of time. 10 seconds to go. Lindsay over to Hodges. Back to Thompson. 3 seconds to go. They're going to have to shoot. There's Thompson at the buzzer. Does not get the shot off. And we got a good one right now. At the end of one, it's 11 for Yellville, 10 for Flippin here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Big matchup here on TLSN. Looks like, I'll let you read that comment we got. Who made the comment?
So Alice Dew looks like she's watching from her phone and the TV. Go Panthers.
So she's watching us.
Double screens.
Yeah, double screens.
What I like to hear.
Double screens, Alice do. So shout out to the Bean Barn, coffee, espresso, and more. Check them out over in Flippin. I should have got some Bean Barn before the game, but now the energy's starting to flow. I'm feeling it. This is a good matchup, good battle. Battle for Marion County.
I've got a 7 brew in my car, just in case.
Sounds really good. Well, quick thing too. You had a birthday this week.
I did.
So
yep.
Happy birthday to Gracie, aka Georgie. Now, what birthday was it for you?
20.
Number 20. So 2 decades now.
Yep.
So you can no longer say you're a teenager.
Nope.
Appreciate, shout out to Gracie helping me out. The deal maker out of town today, so Gracie's giving me a hand, and we got a good one here. 11-10. I would categorize this one so far as going to be a little bit of a slobber knocker. Good crowd that's come out supporting both of these teams. They get Thompson in the corner. Good look, shot doesn't fall. Cantrell pulls down the board for Yellville. Gillian Hickerson. Hickerson, nice crossover from the free throw line. Beautiful play by Hickerson, back to a 3-point lead. Tell you what, Hickerson's got some jets on him. We saw him have a monster game the other night. Earlier in the year, I think that was against Cotter. 3-point misses it. There's Hodges with the rebound and the putback. Hodges like the Windex man on that one, cleaning the glass. Nice play from Hodges. It's 13-12. Hickerson, nothing there, over to Cantrell. Thompson and Hickerson. Hickerson drives. Good defense there from Thompson, knocks it away. Now Hodges looking to drive, trying to take it all the way. Going after Ferguson with those 2 fouls. Ferguson had to back off. He doesn't want to get number 3 here. Cantrell and Gilly. Layton, that's number 2. Ferguson working down low. They clear out some space. Let Hickerson work. Hickerson misses a shot. Tell you what, Thompson really working hard. There's a beautiful pass ahead to Thompson. Bucket's good. Now it's a 3-point lead for Flippin. A little bit of a momentum shift here in the second quarter. They almost had the steal. Layton. Layton a little out of control on that one. So turnover now. Flippin trying to keep that momentum going. Nice dish to Hodges. Misses it. Ferguson with the board. Yellville dodged a bullet there. Hickerson thought about it. Nice move. Got Lindsay in the air. Good ball movement. Cantrell from the corner. Hickerson gets the rebound. He's going to bring it back out. Hickerson back over to Cantrell. Cantrell baseline trying to get it to Ferguson. Maybe one pass too many there. Spence checks in for Cantrell. Moore checks in for Thompson to give him a breather here. 3A conference clash. Flippin took both of the junior high games. Yellville took the senior high girls. Yellville senior boys trying to even it up. Spence with the drive inside. Draws the foul. Flippin fans not happy with the call. So Spence going the line for free throws here. Foul was on number 11, Lindsay. I should have brought my crowd mic. We actually have a crowd mic. That'd been fun to put it like right in front of us.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I could only imagine.
That'd be funny. And now 16-14. Nice move. Thompson misses the wide open layup. Hickerson gets the push in the back. Fouls on Thompson, so now that's 2 on Thompson and 2 on Lindsay. Morrow and Thompson checking back in for the Bobcats. Of course, big night. We got world famous authors such as Nathan Sumo Roger joining us. Almost your entire work crew's here watching the game.
A good chunk at least.
Layton thought about it for a second. Now 16 seconds on the shot clock. Here goes Hickerson. The drive baseline. There's Ferguson amongst 4 guys. Yellville fans wanted a foul. No call. I love it. Fans starting to get a little rowdy tonight. Ball knocked out of bounds. Going to be off of Ferguson. Going to stay with Flippin. Business is starting to pick up here a little bit, Gracie. Or Georgie. The swing inside. There's Thompson working on Ferguson with 2 fouls. Gets the bucket now, a 4-point lead. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Hickerson, he's got some speed. He can break ankles. But Yellville, or Flippin's done a good job keeping him under control. It's off Ferguson, knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Bobcats. (18-14), 3:22 left. Lindsay bringing it down. Of course, he's playing with 2 fouls. Thompson stops, he shoots, 3-pointer. Beautiful shot from Thompson. It is 21-14, now 7-point lead. A little bit of a run here in the second quarter. Yellville has not scored a bucket in a while. Eight to 1 run here. Layton stops, he shoots, 3-pointer. Good quick hand shown by Gilly. The drive, Thompson with the good defensive play. There's a 3-pointer from Gilly, misses it. Layton with the board. I'm sorry, I think I said Layton, I meant Lindsay. There's a 3-pointer from Moore. A 10-1 run here. I'm sorry. No, that should be an 11-1 run. Has now made it a 10-point lead. 2:10 left here in the second quarter. Good one here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be back in a flash here on TLSN.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
All right, welcome back. This is the Loose Cannon. I got Georgie here with me. It's 24-14, Flippin in the lead by 10. Had some comments.
Looks like Stephen Kiter said go Panthers, and Debbie Trammell also said go Panthers go. I'll let you read the other one.
The other one was from Stacy Goldsmith. She says let's go Bobcats. So we got Bobcat fans online, and I do have to give a shout out. I ran a poll earlier in the week. Did you vote on my poll?
I did,
yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I got bad news for you since you're a Panther fan. Bobcats took the victory 170-140 on the poll.
It could be worse.
Yeah, so shout out to the 310 people who did that poll and all the people that shared. I think what made the difference was the Bobcat Booster Club. They shared it, and like they did a little campaign to try to come from behind.
Oh. That's inconvenient.
So right now, nice spin move. There's a three-pointer from Spence. Tell you what, Hickerson is working hard, but Flippin really hounding him on defense right now. And there's more with the finger roll. And now a 13-1 run has taken a 1-point lead to a 12-point deficit for Yellville. They have not scored in a while. Gilly working hard, draws the foul. Let's see who they're going to call it on. It's going to be on Moore. That's number 1 on Moore. Third on the team as Gilly goes to the line here. Of course, thank you guys for everyone joining us online. First free throw by Gilly is off. Yellville struggling from the line tonight. So Gilly now with the second shot. Gilly hits 1 of 2. Gets it back to an 11-point game. Yellville would love to get a couple buckets here. There's Hodges with the fake, draws the foul, and it's good. Let's see who they're going to call this on. They call that on Gilly, so that's the first on Gilly. As it was Gilly and Ferguson both down low. First free throw off the back of the iron from Hodges. Second free throw attempt coming from Hodges. Misses that one. Cantrell with the board. So both teams' defensive intensity's really picked up here in the second quarter. Flippin's done a tremendous job in the second. Cantrell with the drive, draws the foul in the act of shooting. That's going to be on number 25, Hodges. That's his first personal. So now Cantrell to the line. And Yellville's kind of struggled from the line. Bradley's checked in for Flippin. Cantrell's got his second free throw coming right here. In and out, misses both of them. Yellville comes away with no points. Flippin's got the ball. Under a minute to go. Bradley pushing the pace to Thompson. Beautiful dish. Bucket is good. Now it's a 13-point lead. 28-15. There's Hickerson. Beautiful move, unable to finish the shot. To Bradley. And now it's 30-15. Huge second quarter here for the Bobcats. As they was down a point, now they are up 15 at the end of the quarter. As Yellville has gone cold here in the second quarter. Spence from the corner. Tip ball, plenty of time for Flippin. 8 seconds to go, up to Hodges. Hodges with the finger roll, misses it. Hodges battling, hits the bucket, and that's gonna do it at the buzzer. Huge second quarter for Flippin as they went from being down 1 to they're up 17 as we go to the half. 32-15. We'll be back in 8 minutes here on TLSN. All right, welcome back. Second half getting ready to start here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Big second quarter from Flippin. Really changed the score real quick. Got a couple comments. We got Elizabeth Johnson said, let's go Bobcats. Elizabeth Johnson also said, woohoo, Aiden Hodges. I'll let you read Kathy Rogers.
Kathy said, go Panthers in all caps. So I'm taking that as a exciting go Panthers.
Yeah, like excited. Got to get them fired up here in the second half, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still time for Yellville to get back into this, but they need to put the pedal to the metal here in the third quarter. They need to score. It's hard to win when you score 2 points in a quarter, so they got to get something going offensively. Christian with the drive. There's Spence for three. I think that touched every part of the rim and it went in. And that's exactly what Yellville needed to start the second half. Gets it back down to 14. Thompson to Hodges. Hodges with the left hand misses it. And it looks like Layton comes away with the board. Number 2, Logan Layton. He has very Noah Layton type hair.
Yeah.
They have the same hairstyle. Pass is stolen. Here goes Thompson. Misses the shot. That's that's 2 layups. That one was a little too open. Ferguson, Sutterfield. There goes Layton, thought about it. There's Hickerson. Back to Layton, back to Spence. Hickerson, Spence stops, he shoots, hits another 3, back-to-back threes. Gets it back to an 11-point game, as I almost hit Gracie in the head, sorry.
I thought we were high-fiving.
I was scratching my head. My hat was, kind of got sideways. Down low to Thompson. Thompson over Sutterfield. They're going to get the foul on Sutterfield. If I high-fived you after a Yellville shot, then I'd have like Bobcat fans be like waiting in the parking lot for me afterwards. Like, hey, you're, you know.
Luckily, I'm close to the door.
You can message like Noah and maybe come over here and be your high-five buddy. First free throw is good by Thompson. Gets it to 33-21. Of course, tonight's game's on Facebook and YouTube. You can watch it on either one. Thompson hits the second one. Now it's back to a 13-point lead. Hits both free throws. Here comes Hickerson. Hickerson and Spence. Hickerson thought about it. They're going to set back up again with Layton on the outside. Here comes Hickerson from the three-point line. 3 threes here in the third quarter. Have now got it back to 10 as Yellville starting to warm up from the field. In this 3A matchup, but then Flippin answers right back with Lindsay. These teams just trading bombs right now. 13-point lead. Sutterfield down to Ferguson. Ferguson has the pass knocked away. .13-point lead for Flippin. Yellville, though, offense looking a little better here to start the third, trying to see if they can get back in it. Hodges with the drive, draws the foul. And if that's on Ferguson, that's going to be 3 on Ferguson. Third personal, second on the team. As Hodges is going to go to the line. (37-24). Hodges' first shot is off. Second free throw attempt coming here from Hodges. Misses that one, rebound by Hickerson thought about it, nothing there, gonna back it back out. Sutterfield from 3, misses it. Lindsay with the rebound. Shot goes in, and the foul. Actually, I'm sorry, no foul. Bucket is good. There was no foul. They were just signaling the shot is good.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah,
So.
makes it 39-24. Back to a 15-point lead. Here comes Hickerson. They go down low to Ferguson. Ferguson loses the handle. Ball out of bounds, 15-point lead. Yellville got it back down to 11, but then Flippin. That one airmailed into the stands. Going to be a turnover back the other way. Halfway through the third quarter, still plenty of time if Yellville wants to make a game of it, but they need to get some help on offense here. Hickerson from the corner. Hickerson starting to warm up here in the third, gets it back to a 12-point game. Lindsay directing traffic over to Hodges. Going to be a kick ball back to, going to stay here with Flippin. Awesome job though, the Panther pit over there, back behind there. Those fans, cool. They got it decorated up and they've been standing pretty much the entire game, senior girls and senior boys. The three-pointer from the top, no good. Gilly with the rebound. Good defensive stand there by the Panthers. And now seeing if they can get this back into single digits. Hickerson fighting. There's Layton wide open for 3 with the big 3, and it's a 9-point game. Yellville's gone from 17 down to 9. Can they keep chipping away here? Lindsay and Layton misses it. Layton battling. That's going to be off of Flippin, out of bounds. Another good defensive stand. You can feel a little bit of a momentum shift here in the third. Back to a 9-point lead. Hickerson brings it down, gets it. Hickerson's hit a couple buckets. Nice spin move by Hickerson. Up and under, beautiful move, and it's a 7-point game. Big run here for the Panthers, clawing back in. They're gonna get Gilly with the reach. Of course, also I'll give a shout out, we got the, they have a Flippin student group that's come over. They've been on their feet the whole time, so big student sections for both of these teams. Inbounds here, fresh shot clock. Thompson thought about it. Thompson and Ferguson working down low. Three-pointers off. Battling for the board. Lindsay comes away with it. There's more from the top. It's off Layton somehow. They're going to get a travel violation, and the Yellville coach saying he called timeout. He wanted a timeout, and just got a technical called on Coach David Ballard for coming out onto the court. So tension starting to build here as Thompson hits the free throw. Yellville has gotten him back in within 7. Hits the second one. Now back to a 9-point lead and a possession, so this could be a swing here. Yellville fans on the other side furious over the non-call. They felt like they had a timeout. In the corner, there's Lindsay in and out. Ferguson with the rebound. And now Yellville, they've gotten back within 9 single digits. Much better third quarter for them. Hickerson with the drive, the left hand. Hickerson is starting to get some rhythm here in the third. It's a 7-point game. Give and go to Lindsay. And they're gonna call the foul on Layton. Yellville fans are furious over that call.
That one had people up. That was crazy.
Yeah, people, you can definitely feel, you can cut the tissue. That's why this is the battle for Marion County.
That one had my dad standing up.
Yeah,
He
Georgie's
jumped.
dad was standing up on the other side. Even, I could hear Nathan Sumo Rogers all the way over here, so. Normally you don't hear Nathan Sumo Rogers too much. First free throw is up and good by Lindsay. Gets the lead back to 8. Business picking up over here in Yellville. Hits both of them back to a 9-point lead. Hickerson. Hickerson, Lindsay. Hickerson from 3 is no good. Hodges with the rebound. Thompson stops, he shoots, 3-pointers off. Loose ball, who's gonna come away with it? It's Hodges with the rebound and putback. Hodges taking advantage with Ferguson on the sidelines. Cantrell with the spin move. Cantrell hits the floor and is fouled. Third quarter, we've had threes, controversial calls, and technical fouls. Cantrell hits the first free throw. Gets it back to a 10-point game. That one rattles around, goes down, it's back to 9. Under a minute to go, about a 12-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Battle here tonight on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. They lob it into Hodges. Hodges working on Gilly. Tough shot, there's a rebound and putback by Lindsay. Back to an 11-point lead. Yellville going right back to work. There is a tough shot. Looked like the Matrix on that one. He was contorted. Now back to a 9-point game. Hodges down to Lindsay. Lindsay hits it, draws the foul. So foul's gonna be on Lindsay. That's number 2. I'm sorry, on Layton. I said Lindsay. Too many L's. Lindsay to the foul line, Layton with the foul. That's number 2 on Layton. That's 5 now on Yellville here in the quarter. 7 seconds left. They got enough time for a shot here. They're gonna get to Hickerson. 5 seconds to go. Hickerson, spin move, 3-pointer. Shot is no good. But Yellville trying to battle back. They've got it back down to 12. Good one here tonight on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods. Working to improve them and supporting their neighbors in need. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
All right, welcome back here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. LaLuz Cannon, of course, I got Georgie here with me. All right, let's read some comments we got online real quick. I think we stopped at Randy Henley. Whoops, I want to block Randy, and I hit the wrong button. Randy Henley said, I'll let you read that one.
Randy said, "Go Spence." Ben Kerwitz said, "Great third quarter for YS. Keep going," and horrible block call.
Yeah, Ben Kerward, not a fan of the calls. Neither was Coach David Ballard. So business picking up here in the third, or now it's fourth quarter time. Yellville, though, with, they clawed their way back because it looked like this might be a mercy rule in the fourth, the way it was going. And Yellville fought back, got it back down to 7. Hodges up and under, nice play by Hodges. Hodges has been just tearing it up down low tonight. Give and go. Tough shot there for as we got another technical. Let's, not really sure what happened. It was away from the ball, but Coach David Ballard of Yellville has just got ejected from the game. Right now the ref also warning some fans over on the side. It's getting testy here in Marion County. Coach David Ballard has been ejected. So, tension building here. Thompson misses the free throw, but Flippin will also have possession of the ball. So apparently there was a conversation on the side. We were watching the play down low, but apparently there was a conversation. Ballard has been ejected, so the senior girls coach, Charlie Melton, is going to finish the game. Thompson from the free throw line. That rattles around and it's in. Now the lead back to 16. Hickerson. Big third quarter for Hickerson, and he drives inside again. Man, he's been doing that all second half. Back to 14. Pressure being put on by Yellville, but Lindsay pushing the pace. There he is, Thompson in the corner. Answers back with the dagger. Now the lead is back to 17. Layton and Hickerson on the outside. That's Gilly, number 12. They're going to set it up. Hickerson shoots the three. Misses the shot, loose ball. Layton unable to make the save. It's going to go back the other way. Now 17-point lead, but only 6:22 left for Yellville. At least David Ballard can watch this game on Twin Lakes Sports Network. There's a move by Hodges. Yellville got down to 7, but now the lead is back to 19. With some controversial calls here in the second half. Here comes Hickerson. Hickerson with the spin move. There's Layton from the top with the three, misses it. Spence with the rebound, plenty on the shot clock. He's going to shoot it. and answers back. That gets it back to 16. Here goes Thompson the other way. Beats back Ferguson, hits the bucket. And Yellville wants to talk it over. 5:41 left in a slobber knocker matchup. Right now, though, Flippin in control, up 18 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So we got Elizabeth Johnson online. She says, nice, Blaine. Good job, Blaine. So we appreciate you guys joining us, Facebook and YouTube, in the battle for Marion County. And I will say, there was a local media place today that posted an article about the battle for Marion County. We've been saying that for 7 and 8 years, and it truly is. It is a battle of Marion County, isn't it, Gracie? Because these teams are not here to play around, and these fans are passionate. We love it. I was telling someone today, they're like, why is it the battle for Marion County? And I said, well, every time I do a Flippin Yellville game, there's going to be a technical. There's going to be, usually an ejection, usually a couple fan warnings. So, but it's just the passion of these fans. They love it. And still, there's 5:35 to go, but Yellville's going to have to just get after it. And there's a good play by Gilly. Gets it back to 16. Thompson with the lob to Hodges again. Hodges has been feasting all night on that lob play. Has it back to 18. There's Ferguson from the corner. Three-pointer, he misses it. Layton came flying in there, couldn't get the rebound. There's Thompson for three. But then Thompson with the rebound, put back. Gilly with the board. Flippin felt Thompson was fouled, but no call. There's Ferguson. Misses it, but Hickerson with the steal, gets it back, misses the three. It's gonna stay with Flippin. 18-point lead, 4:24 to go. .3A conference rivals. And guess what? We'll have the battle for Marion County. We'll have the rematch later in the season. I think it's in January. And we'll be covering that and to kick off 2026. There's a lob to Hodges again. Huge game tonight from Hodges. The lead is now 20. Gilly with the spin move. I think they're going to call that on Thompson, 24. That's his first, second on the team. Of course, the next game between these two teams is going to be Ferguson hits the bucket. The rematch is going to be in Flippin. Lob inside to Hodges again. That time it is blocked from Ferguson. Flippin fans wanting a foul, no call. Now the lead though is 18. Only 3 minutes to go. There's Ferguson with the play. Gets it back now to 16. 3:05 to go here in the fourth. Fun game here at the, I almost said the Arvest tournament. I said it so many times, it's like it's embedded in my brain. Let me say online, we got some comments to get caught up on. We got Carrie Baker. I'll let you read that one.
Go Coach Ballard with a lot of exclamation marks. So I think that's about his ejection. Womp womp.
Yeah, we got to figure out, we have a sound board, but we've never used it. Also, we got Nathan Shelton on line 3. Well, he's watching on YouTube, says Flippin's on top. And then also said, good, Aiden. And then Stacy Goldsmith says, Hodges is on fire. Let's go Bobcats. So, exciting battle here tonight in Marion County, in Yellville. These teams just kicking off their conference with conference week. Yellville went to Salem, and Flippin took on Melbourne, and this was their second conference game of the year. And now only 3 minutes, 4 seconds to go. Flippin's, whoops, helps if I take the commercial off. Sorry about that. Luckily nothing happened during that 10 seconds. Down low, there's Hodges again with the left hand. Aiden Hodges with a monster game tonight for Flippin. Hickerson takes it in, draws the contact. So foul's going to be on Hodges. That's going to be his second. Third on Flippin, but right now down 18. Hickerson misses the free throw. Hickerson hits 1 of 2. With 2.5 minutes to go here. $17-point lead for the Bobcats. They go down to Thompson. Still being aggressive on offense, and Thompson with the bucket. Hickerson again driving it in. Gilly. And there's Spence with the 3, almost gets the steal. So if, only 1:53 to go, Yellville needs to, they need some turnovers and hit some big threes, and Flippin's going to milk some clock here. They lob it in at Thompson, and that extends it. It's 18. That's going to do it right there. Hickerson with the drive over to Spence for 3. Hits another 3. Tell you what, Spence has had a good second half, but now the lead is 15. There's Hodges. Hodges with the soft hand, finger roll there. So Flippin took both junior high games. Yellville fought back, took the senior high girls game. But now the Flippin senior boys are going to win the war tonight. And Flippin is going to take it 3-1. Thought about it. There's Thompson from the top. No good. Loose ball. Gilly's going to get it. Under a minute to go. Yellville showed a lot of heart, tried to fight back, but Flippin just too much tonight. Especially the monster game from Hodges. Spin move there from Lindsay. Lindsay hits the ground, the foul. Nice bank shot there from Lindsay. It's 8:46, but the bank's open here in Yellville as Lindsay with the bank shot. As they call that on Gilly. Probably more of a frustration foul there. Lindsay misses it. The clock is going to run out. Hickerson takes it in for the bucket. Gracie, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Thanks for having me.
And I appreciate it. And all those fans that have tuned in and joined us, we appreciate you joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Flippin takes 3 out of 4. And senior boys, some excitement in the second half, but Flippin holds off Yellville. They take the victory by 15, 75-60 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. And we'll be back next week. Watch our page, and we'll share where we're going to be at. And you guys have a great weekend from all of us here at the Twin Lakes Sports Network.